Welcome viewers, please like, comment and subscribe. The Duke of York joined the regular royal walkabout at Sandringham on Christmas Day. James says he used to be an awful lot an outsider. The Duke of York attending the Christmas Day morning church provider at St. Mary Magdalene Church in Sandringham, Norfolk. Prince Andrew made a shock look all through the royals' Christmas Day walkabout at Sandringham in Norfolk. However, it used to be a good deal on the outside in accordance to a physique language expert. Andrew stepped down from officer's responsibilities and used to be stripped of his army affiliations and patronages in the wake of a intercourse scandal until now this year. That's supposed it was once surprising when he joined serving royals at Sandringham as they were back to their ordinary Christmas movements following COVID disruption in 2020 and 2021. King Charles led the household to the carrier at St. Mary Magdalene for the first time following the loss of life of the Queen in September. While he joined his household for the event, physique language specialist Judy James stated he used to be on the outside of the crew and regarded haunted reviews the mirror. Judy stated Andrew regarded very a good deal like the sufferer of a cull at some point of the church go-to as he walked quite a few paces in the back of the group. She said. Andrew appeared very a great deal like the sufferer of a cull. Charles had walked with his brother away from the crowds in a gesture of loyalty at Andrew's first church provider after the infamous BBC interview. However, this time Andrew walked alone, alongside outdoor the royal pack. His huge eyes and his ashen face made him seem cautious and haunted. His head was once held excessive at instances, however there seemed to be no one stepping up from the chatty and tactile crew of royals to be a part of him or to consist of him, leaving him on foot quite a few paces backyard the very upbeat, tactile businesses with his fingers stuffed into his pockets. Andrew may have managed a extra inclusive appear for the duration of the Queen's funeral when appearances had been greater formal and army. However, in a casual state of affairs like this, he was once printed to be extra on the outdoor of the royal pack than inside. His facial expression, with a rounded eye, counseled some torment, suggesting he would possibly locate it tough to see his public appearances as any shape of PR event. Judy went on to say that whilst Andrew was once on the outside of the royal pack, it seemed there used to be clean dynamic in the family, with every other individual turning into greater central. The specialist informed how Princess Beatrice's husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mosey, seemed like he was once being formally introduced into royal life. Edoardo regarded an awful lot greater central to the dynamic, displaying new management signals, keeping his son's hand in what regarded like an introduction to royal life, she said. Edoardo saved turning round to scan the different royals as even though organizing them as they went into the church, a function generally taken through Eugenie. This comes simply days after it was once pronounced that King Charles is throwing the Duke of York out of Buckingham Palace. According to a source, Prince Andrew will no longer have an workplace there or be allowed to use it as a correspondence address. It is believed that Andrew will maintain the 31-bed royal lodge on the Windsor estate. However, it is presently uncertain what will take place to the workforce in his office at the palace. Skeleton team of workers nonetheless continue to be there after the 62-year-old stepped down from public responsibilities following fallout from his disastrous BBC interview with Emily Maitlis. The place he was once wondered about his friendship with pedophile billionaire Jeffrey Epstein. Earlier this year, Andrew paid hundreds of thousands to settle a U.S. civil case added with the aid of his accuser Virginia Giuffre. In an effort to restore what is left of his reputation, Andrew is reportedly recruiting a new verbal exchange group and will be anticipated to